Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. The Highwaymen, and this was a request by Diana. Thank you so much for this request and donation. And it was also told in the request that I should ask people to subscribe because I almost never do that. We're nearing 3,000 videos on the channel. I could probably count on two hands, maybe three hands when I ask that, because I figure like people know how YouTube works by now, right? But it does help out a lot. That is true. And I know sometimes people need to be reminded, but I don't really like to go through that whole spiel every video. But maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. And I do have this little fantasy in my head, like I have a 9-year-old daughter and dads are not cool, even though we think we are, we're not. But like at 100,000 subscriber, YouTube sends you that silver plaque thingy, and young people are very much into YouTube. So I have this fantasy that if I ever get to that milestone and receive it, that I'll be cool for 15 seconds. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. This is a super group. I've been finding out about these super groups left and right. So this is Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, Johnny Cash, and Willie Nelson. Yo! Wow. Talking about super groups. And this is written by Jimmy Webb. All right, let's jump in.
I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive.
I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide. With the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico. I went aloft to furl the mainsail in a blow. And when the yards broke off, they said that I got killed, but I'm living still.
Wow, it's literally like seeing Chris Christopherson in heaven, man, and rest in peace. Man, I was just re-listening to Barbara Streisand's book, and it was just about in the chapter about A Star Is Born, where she talks a little bit about him. Oh man, he could act too. He could sing and he could act. Hey, and Willie Nelson too. I need to explore all of their music, individually. So much ground to cover here. But wow, I love this, the vibe of this. I love the video. And of course they sound great, but then the storytelling, that's the stuff I get off on it. Maybe that's a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe that's a little bit of an icky expression, but the creative juices, they start to flow with me a little bit too, and I get inspired by it. And we get different characters, or is it the same character just in a different life? Because he said, they hung me, the bastards, they hung me, but I'm still alive though. Or is it like an immortal character? Yo. So we get first the Highwayman, like along the coach roads, all of this stuff. And now we're getting the sailor, and every verse. Oh, that is genius. I love that, man. So, and then in the next verse, we're going to get another one. Ooh. I love that. Let's run that back. We need to run that back.
And when the yards broke off, they said that I got killed, but I'm living still.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
I was a dam builder across a river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below.
Whoa.
They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound. But I am still around. I'll always be around, around, and around, and around, and around. I fly a starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I will remain. And I'll be back again and again and again and again and again.
Wow. Man, this is this is awesome. This is really awesome. If you get four legendary artists, it's like a movie with a big cast. They put out 10, 12, leading people in there. Like, what are you gonna do? Give each one a line? But this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Oh, that's so good. With all the different reincarnations, maybe, or that's, and it turned into a sci-fi story, which I also love. We go into the future in the final verse, traveling the galaxy in a starship. That's amazing. And this is the first time I hear Waylon Jennings sing, at least and especially in a reaction, I think, because I have done a reaction to Willie Nelson, Barbara Streisand, but that got blocked. Hopefully that will get unblocked. I have checked out Chris Christopherson just a bit, but I need to explore much more. A little bit of Johnny Cash as well, but not Waylon Jennings. What a warm voice. But they all have great voices. That is really, really, really awesome. Plus, great writing. And it goes around and around and around. And all these different stories. I'm just interested in stories of people from different eras, just in general, from the past, from now. Everybody, there's billions and trillions of stories out there, and all equally valuable. And then we get it all in one song, sung by four legends. Great music, a cool video, but that ending shot does get, it is heartbreaking, because like only one of them is still with us, right? Because Waylon Jennings, he's passed away in 2002. Johnny Cash around that same time, if I'm not mistaken, like in that time frame. And Chris Christopherson is just this last year, and Willie Nelson is still here, but he's also in his 90s, I believe. Man. But they do live on. I get that sense as well, in this reincarnation story, that music from them and film performances that, some of them have done, and their legacy lives on through music and through just listening to them, man. And that's truly a gift. Wow. Yeah, I like that verse about the dam, man. That is like they put an urban story in there, but it might be real. I've heard that before, that people have passed away when building the Hoover Dam, and then they got buried in the concrete. Like, and you saw them, like, oh, is that true or is that not true? Ooh, eerie. This is truly an incredible song. Wow. Thank you for introducing me to this group. I'm looking forward to learn more about them, see what else they have produced, and of course, I want to explore more music of them individually. So, all recommendations are welcome. I hope to, cover much more of them. It's truly wonderful journey, and it's adding a lot of value to my life, and just in terms of my own creativity, and it inspires me to pick up the pen and stuff, and it's awesome. What a great song, and looking forward to more. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.